How to break free from shyness. We have all heard of the phrase to stand out from the crowd. If you are looking to land that job you have been after or impress someone on a date, then it is quite useful to be able to stand out from the crowd. If you have ever found yourself overlooked for opportunities with other less experienced or less qualified people managed to push in front of you, then the chances are you are just not getting yourself noticed enough. Why? The chances are because you have been too timid and shy about it. Some people say shyness is a natural enemy of confidence, and with good reason. Now don't get me wrong, a little shyness in the form of modesty is an attractive attribute to a lot of people, but we are not talking about that. What we are discussing here is a type of shyness that prevents you from speaking clearly to people. The sort of shyness that prohibits you from being outward to people you don't know. In short, the type of confidence that can prevent you from achieving your full potential. There is a common perception amongst many shy people that they are the way they are due to genetic or other biological reasons. Now, we are not here to have a biological lesson, let's leave that to the scientists. But let me assure you of this fact. There is not a single shy person who can't get rid of their inhibitions should they choose to, no matter what their biological makeup. This is because, as human beings, we have the ability to make ourselves be whatever we want. What is important is to have the will to change and, just as importantly, the ability to stop labeling yourself as a naturally shy person. Labeling is one of the main ways we affirm an identity to ourselves. This can be expressed outwardly, for instance, in the clothes we wear and the music we listen to, or inwardly in the way we affirm emotions and thoughts to our identity. The more we affirm something, the more we take it to be true and unshakable. We fall into the trap of acting in a certain way simply by falling into the trap of thinking we are that way inclined. The power of the mind can be a double-edged sword. So if we can affirm shy identity to ourselves, then it naturally follows that we can also attach a more outward extroverted persona as well. One of the best ways to do this is by wiping the mental slate clean, to turn a phrase. Appreciate yourself as a fluid, being not something set in stone. Avoid directly thinking about your shyness as an individual and instead begin thinking about the situations in life you would like to find yourself being more confident in. This could be a dinner party or even a visit to the supermarket. Basically, begin imagining how you would like to be perceived by others and yourself. One of the most common ways people attempt to overcome shyness is through alcohol. If you enjoy a drink, you will know that one of the most enjoyable, and occasionally embarrassing, aspects of a drink is that you lose previously held inhibitions. You might find yourself saying or doing things that you would not consider doing in a million years. Many shy people turn to drink as a way to conquer their inhibitions. The problem is that this can lead to a dependency on drink that becomes unsustainable in day-to-day living. You can't rightly go to a job interview after a few whiskies now, can you? This type of reliance can lead to people making excuses for their shyness. I can only talk to people I don't know when I've had a drink, is a commonly heard expression from people labeling themselves as shy. Your transformation from shy introvert to outgoing extrovert needs to be as organic as possible. One of the reasons that alcohol is used by so many shy people is because it makes strangers seem less frightening. Drink emboldens us with ourselves. And this is the key point here. To develop a knack of meeting new people, you must start to look at other people differently. One of the simplest ways to start doing this is through imagination. In the same way we discussed using your mind to transform your own beliefs about your own identity. So you should think about how other people deserve the same blank slate treatment. In other words, approach other people with an open mind. After all, What have you got to lose?